So, good day everyone. Warming up on the squats. I don't feel too perfect, but still squats. As promised, today I'm gonna make a video for you of technique on the squat. So not just for doing the squats, but we're gonna hit squats, we're gonna hit front squats, we're gonna hit hack squats, we're gonna hit belt squats. I don't even want to do belt squats because that's part of my fucking training at this point, but I'll try to hit everything that's comprehensible for you to do and work out to get your better squat technique. I'll talk about it on why I do that, why I do a certain way of that, because it's important from my perspective. It got me better at squats themselves, so the strength of the control. So today's goal maybe is going to be on the squats to do control down movement, and we'll do some front squats afterwards, and we'll see how well can we readjust ourselves on the other exercises, and I'll mention what to do after what. Yeah, it feels quite heavy, especially on the knee, but we're still gonna try to increase the weight. Fuck. I'm getting numb on my feet, but this is actual information that I've got throughout a few years of experience and training with different kind of people who know what they're doing. Especially if you want to complement your squat, your necessities are balance, footing for the balance. So either wide, really narrow, are you squatting more from quads, or squatting more from hamstrings? So which muscle group is like main muscle group on your squat? Because if you're more everything, all the blood is down there, not in the fucking head. If you're more like primal on the quads, then you need to compensate and work out hamstrings afterwards. If you're more comprehensible and primal on the hamstrings, well, you need to compensate on your quads with other exercises. So we're gonna go bit by bit on this, and I feel like it's gonna be enjoyable for me. I don't know how about you, but it's gonna be at least enjoyable for me. So let's go 170. We're gonna do max maybe 3 reps. So we're gonna go from 170. 150 felt fucking heavy, so if I'm gonna fail it, don't fucking laugh at the camera. Eat your fucking cereal and go to the fucking gym. Sorry for cursing a lot. Alright. I'm starting with the squats for one simple fucking reason, is that I'm strongman / power lifter. I've never done powerlifting, but I need to work out my main exercises that gives me the most profitable lifts. So squats for legs are the most profitable, because in a strongman competition you need to walk around with the weights, you need to squat them up, you need to do squats. So whatever you do, you need to do squats. and I mean it because that's when I come into the gym, I'm the freshest that I've ever been that day. And yes, as you might well see, I'm doing more of a control down, the negative. Oh shit, give me a second, the blood is coming back up. Whew. I do more control down, the negative, just to work the negative side of the muscle as well. Just remember one thing, if you can't hold the weight going down, well, you shouldn't be fucking pressing it up. Bouncing is not the option. With the bounce, you're gonna lose balance, strength, core compression. I'm doing beltless, by the way. It's only 170, but it's beltless. And once you lose those three options, you're more likely to fail it, injure yourself, or injure someone else who's spotting you, helping you out. Be aware. I'm gonna go for 2 more sets off camera because it's gonna be lots of videos today. So sorry for a long video in advance, but we still need to cover up 3 more different exercises that will help you out eventually to have a better squat. So see you on the next one. So squats are done. It took me a while to do them because it's heavy, beltless, and it's negative. Negative is good for, as I said, building the resistance towards the weight going down. Like you can hold it, and don't just do like squat when you bounce down and just go up. Like you're gonna lose the fucking balance. You're gonna lose everything. Like my friend can assure you, like control is the way to go. So the next exercise, and you've seen these kind of videos. I've done it before the injury. I feel like I've done them, at least a few of them. Front squats. So the necessity of a front squat, that's from my opinion, from my options only. So once you do normal squats, if you remember, I used to do quite wide, and I would go down, up. I would feel my hamstrings more than the quads, and I would need to work the depth because I couldn't get the depth on the squat itself because it's like low bar, really wide, barely hitting the fucking 90 degrees or even lower. So I would need to improve my flexibility on the knees and the depth. I would do front squats. So you grab the way you like it, I don't mind. I'm gonna do this side first, so I don't really know how well I'm gonna do it now, but like we're gonna go. So as you see, I have my legs quite narrow, the same right now as on a normal squat, and your back is gonna work a lot on this one. So all the way down, up, all the way down, up. This is how you get the depth. And bear in mind, you control the weight. It would be easier, of course, for me to look that way because I have a reflection on the window, but I did front squats to improve my squats on using more my lower back. And why? Well, on the back squat, you lean forward a bit to have the weight on your back, so it's easier to go down, to go get the fuck up. On front squat, it's reversed. You hold it here, so you need to have your back straight. You need to hold the balance, not to flip over backwards with the weight while you're squatting. So imagine you have the weight here, and if you were to lean forward and you try to squat, the weight would drop if you're holding it nicely, good enough, you would throw down, lift the weight itself as well. Injuries, I don't know what kind, but they're gonna be like shit tons of them. So you hold on your front, you lean back, elbows up, and you squat from here just to get your lower back, the whole actually back straight, to hit the depth, to hold the weight and get it the fuck up. And it's gonna really good if you're gonna do correctly enough. You're gonna feel it on your quads while going through the depth. It's good for your knees as well. So I'm gonna do, let's just say maybe 120, 130 max today, but we're gonna hit front squats nicely. So this is front squat day. All right, so a hack squat. Why is it good? First of all, before I put myself in the front squat positioning, before I started like making sense on the front squat, because you need to have your back straight, you need to learn how to breathe in, how to endure and engage your core strength. See, I don't know if it's visible. There's a different kind of breathe in. So like most of you, when you have a belt, you get used to the belt. I got used to the belt too much. So my breathe in would be like into the belly. Like that's no go. And then others, you breathe in here. That's no go. You breathe into the sides. See? Everything is engaged. Everything is strong and strict. This is what you need to learn on the hack squats. And hack squat is good that you can get the depth before you have ever been managing to get the depth in. So before I did front squats, I learned how to breathe in to get the control and the depth on the hack squat. So let's go from here. So my legs are fairly high up on the platform. You get yourself in the position, because this one's gonna help you out with the back. If you don't have enough strength to hold yourself, like you're losing your core strength, that's why you use a belt. You need to learn how to engage it without the belt. So to the sides, breathe in. I still can talk, and then all the way down, all the way down, and up. I'm gonna do more repetitions, but I just need to finish speaking. So this is the whole rep. And when I was taught, when you go all the way down, you still have to be able to hold the strength, hold the all tightness at the same point, same way. Because if you're losing your lower back, you're gonna lose all the strength on the legs, on the back itself, the balance. It's one huge chain of events that needs to be consistent and in placement for you to grow as a squatter, as a lifter. Anyway, so I love this one because it taught me a lot. So once you're gonna get hang of this one, try to implement the same lift, because it's not a front squat. As you may see, the weight is still quite behind, but you hold your back like twisted backwards to hold the weight on front of you. So like it's similar to the front squat, but it's on the back. And once you learn this skill, you can try to implement it on your squat. And once you see that you're getting better at squats on holding the core, getting like strict down, you can quit this one for a while, do front squats instead of this one. And then I'm gonna jump on the belt squat, because that one is just for the like finishing off the hamstrings and a little bit of the quads to get the depth even better, even greater, without using the back. Why? I want to work my legs, but I don't necessarily want to use my back all the way through the workout. I want to rest my back, as I have a back days as well. I need to use the back on different exercises, on this, on the shoulders, on the bench a bit as well, on at work, on the deadlifts, on the back day. So I want to rest my back. So belt squat is good for that. Fuck, it's good. Like you can restrict your back movement and go just purely from the legs, but we're gonna come back there. I'm still with the shoes, as you may see on this one. And the only exercise that I don't want to use the shoes is a belt squat, because I want my toes to be a bit more higher to get more shin workout as well. So this one, breathe to the sides, restrict your back, restrict your core strength, stay at the same level, go down, up, like normally on the good repetitions. And once you're gonna get hang of it, you'll be able to use the belt a bit tighter, and it's not gonna restrict your breathing technique, as you're gonna be able to breathe to the sides, not into the pelvis. So let's go. A few reps, and then I'm gonna turn off the camera and do 3 sets total. And breathe out at the top. I really don't know how many reps I did, but it's just for entertainment. It's not necessary for me to do right now fully, because it's not the part of my workout schedule on my plans, or my plans on how to get really strong. It's a video for you, as promised, how to get the techniques in. So, see you in a belt squat. I'm gonna do 2 more sets, so it wouldn't be a waste of time for me. And remember, if your lower back, if your hips are detaching from the bench here, goes up, and the bottom position for pressing up, you're losing your strength. You don't have your core engaged. So learn that. It's necessary. It's not gonna be easy, I know, but you need to find your own ways how to get it into that position, because I can't tell you. I got to do it same way as you did. I repeated, I've been instructed, and I tried to figure out myself, and I got it. Once I got it, I realized how great of the advice it is. I'm giving you liquid gold. All right, let's go for another exercise. Of course, I'm gonna do 2 more sets of this. All right, so we done some mistakes. Again, I wanted to preserve microphone battery a bit longer, so I turned it off and I forgot to turn it on. So hopefully, and I really do hopefully, one of the videos are in when I did a hack squat. I just hope so. But now I'm gonna try to repeat myself as well as I did before. This time you're gonna get to see 5 plates, not 4. And you won't see 4 plates, because that video that has no audio. So what I was talking about, like, exchange the exercises, one of the few of them. So do everything with a squat. Squat is a primal exercise, and after a squat, I would prefer that you would learn how to do a hack squat first. So you're gonna have protection of it on the back, first of all. Second of all, you're gonna learn how to engage your back, core, and shit, all of that. Depth. And once you're gonna learn that, because it's gonna take time, change it with a front squat. Why? Front squat is gonna give you the free weight feeling. So free weight meaning weight's gonna walk away anywhere it wants, and you'll need to hold it even more stably. So you're gonna engage your core more, lower back more. You're gonna need to learn to squat with that weight correctly down and up. And with those 2 exercises, simultaneously change it up. Don't do them like every fucking session, both of them. Don't. It's redundant. So with those 2 exercises, change it up, you're gonna learn and change your squat itself technique as well. And once you're gonna get good at it, at the point where you're around happy, but you're at the same time used to it, start doing belt squats. Why? First of all, they're gonna give you the depth. You're gonna learn how to how to get the engagement on the quads and the hamstrings better. And moreover, you're gonna work your ligaments, because you're gonna take off your shoes. You're gonna stay flat, not incline on the heels. So you're gonna stay flat on the surface, and from there, you're gonna work your front shins more, and at the same time, you're gonna work your ligaments in the knee. Give me a second. I'm gonna finish the idea after this exercise. So I mean that by that because when you do calves, you do negative, like negative meaning all the way down and not all the way up. To grow the calves, it's enough to go from the midsection up. Your calf is gonna work nice enough to grow the most. It's proven. But if you want to increase strength on the front calf with the knee itself ligaments, you need to do the negative as well. This is the negative, going all the way down. This one, belt squat, helps you to get that without even trying, because you're gonna stand flat, not incline on the heel, and you're gonna squat in from the legs, meaning you're gonna preserve your back more. After you got to know the exercises, the techniques, after a squat, your back is fairly damaged already, because we're not going for a lightweight, we're gonna go for a heavyweight. So you come in here, you don't need to use a belt, you don't need to use your back, you just go down from the legs and you move only the legs, so the legs are gonna work more. So that's a good exercise. I'm not gonna do leg press because it's fairly hard on my knee already, so I'm gonna preserve my knee for the leg extensions because I'm gonna put more pressure. I need to work my side quads a bit more, but overall I'm fucking happy. So I'll see you on the leg extensions, and I need to check it out one thing. So hopefully everything's fine and you're gonna find this video useful. See ya. So if you're not convinced on the techniques that I've done, and I don't know what to tell you, man, guys, people, I don't know. So it's gonna be a bit embarrassing right now on the leg extensions, because a female that works here, she's young, tiny. Let's just say tiny. Females, most of them are tiny. Most of you, I'm talking with a female audience, but you're fucking strong. How? How do you get it? How do you get that strong? Tell me. I'm showing how I got strong. I need to watch any of your videos getting strong, because I need to get the actual tip to get strong on the legs. Right, so leg extensions. I already feel the pressure on my knee from this position, but we're gonna try to get it up a few times, a few reps. And whoever watches these kind of videos right now, this video is precisely, I am really happy and thankful to you, because I'm putting quite necessary information over to the internet. It's quite hard for me to speak, you know. Yourselves have gotten better throughout this whole few months period, but still got a road to walk to get it there. So I don't want to be like ungrateful. I am fucking grateful that you're watching, even a few views, of course. I would love to see more of you interested in this. As remember one thing, fitness isn't easy, it's hard. And it's hard for a reason. You can't buy it, you need to earn it. and that's the only fair thing that you can earn with a hardship. So it is what it is. It's a brutal leg day today. I don't look like I'm dead, but I feel dead inside. I wasn't pushing too much because I wanted to show you so much at one time that I didn't want to injure myself and be like really dead and not being able to speak on a camera. So feel free to use the information the way you want to. I would suggest you one thing more: use belt before you're gonna learn to encourage your core, engage your core on these machines. First of all, hack squat. Use belt on the squats, but don't get used to it too well. What I do, one more thing, what I love to do, I warm up without the belt to a certain amount of weights. So like you saw, you haven't seen me right now squatting with a belt because 170 is quite heavy, but it's not heavy enough for me to use a belt because I've got used to it. So this is the thing that I was aiming for at one point as well, to be strong enough on the core not to use the weights for belt for the certain amount of weights, and it's mentally as well, because think about it this way. I'm gonna come to do squat or deadlift, and let's just say deadlift. You know that my best is 300. Yesterday I pulled actually 280 for my colleague, as I taught him a bit. He wanted to work out with me. I gave him some tips. It helped. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning as well. And if I can share something that I know, I'm gonna share it. So imagine you're doing deadlifts and you start using a belt from 120, but your best is like 250. Dude, you're putting all the back work on the belt, not on the back, on the belt. So if you're using belt for that, you're losing quite a lot of strength out of it. So what I love to do, right now we're gonna start doing 280 if we can, every single training session to go to 280. But what I love to do, I do until 220, beltless. Get myself to that level, beltless, so my core and back works even on those weights, and they're gonna feel light to me. And the trick is, you're gonna feel like, oh, I've done it beltless. It's lightweight. You're not gonna even consider it as a weight. You just come in like, oh, I feel down, but like, oh, it's a warm up. Once you're gonna hit those levels of the weights that used to be really, really tragic to you, really heavy to you, real fucking competition to you, to lift it, and you're gonna start doing them beltless, you're gonna consider them fucking warm-up weights. They are warm-up weights. Take me 2 years ago. Those were the fucking PRs of my lifetime. Now it's just warm-up, beltless warm-up. 250s with belt, first set with a belt. So I know that I'm gonna lift it because I have to. It's the first set using belt. So I have to lift it because it's not heavy enough for me to fail. Now 270, 280, those are the weights where I'm gonna fail if I'm gonna fail, but I'm gonna concentrate in my mind, do it again, and try to fucking lift it. Doesn't matter if I'm gonna lose my technique, but I'm gonna lift it to make my fucking nerve system work. So don't overuse belts. They're good, but there are certain amounts of weights or techniques where you should use them. Like overhead, 60 kilograms, use a belt. That one is necessary because you're not used to it. Your lower back is not used to it. Your negative pressure on the back is not used to it. You need to get used to it. For me, yeah, it's easier. I work with fucking scaffold, so I will lift the weights up. My lower back always works, so I'm used to it. So I can use like from 100 kilograms. So be mindful, do great things, but do them wise enough not to injure yourself. Yeah, this is the fucking end of the video. Thank you for watching. So hopefully everything that I said is going to be useful to you, and more hopefully what I said is going to be good enough information to sound fucking wise enough. So, really, I am thankful for you watching these videos. I am thankful for you for supporting me, even though it's just a few minor views. But it's gonna come up one day as a nice thing to reminisce. So, have a lovely one. See you in the next one tomorrow on the bench on the chest day, and we're gonna be fucking brutal tomorrow. Hopefully, 'cause I might be dead on the legs tomorrow as well. Bye.